welcome back to Northside Pyro. We're here at Little J's Fireworks in Millersburg, Missouri. It's right in the middle of the state, right between St. Louis and Kansas City. Friendly people, family owned, really good prices. 4th of July is only a little bit less than 3 months away from now, so it's time to start getting stocked up. And so we'll be doing some store tours, show you some of your different options. If you're in the middle of Missouri, this place is really great. Let's go inside, let's take a look at what they have, and see what the prices are like. All right, we're inside of Little J's Fireworks in Millersburg, Missouri. Again, it's right in the middle of the state of Missouri, really convenient for if you're anywhere inside of the state of Missouri. And let's take a walk through, we'll see what they have, see what the prices are like, we'll show you everything. So first of all, these are all 500 gram cakes that are all, I think he said they're all only 20 bucks. And so if you can get a 500 gram cake for 20 bucks, you know you're starting off right. You got some Brothers, Old Ireside, Tempt Fate by Brothers, another Brothers, Rhapsody, Rounders by Bright Star, Bamboozle by Brothers. We've definitely done that one before. So again, whenever you can pick up 500 gram cakes for 20 bucks, you know you're in the right spot. Over here we have on the left side, we've got the 500 gram cakes. On the right side, we've got some 200 gram cakes. Let's take a look at the 200 gram cakes on some 500 on top also. I don't see any prices on those, so we'll see if we can figure that out. But let's take a look here. We got Cherry Bomber, we've done that before, 20 bucks. Moody Blue, 16 bucks. Breakthrough, 16. Squirrely by Smoking Alien. I don't know if I've ever heard of them before. Squirrely by Smoking Alien, only $17. Super Cake, $25. Rebellion, $19. Bling Bling, one of the most classics, only 12 bucks. You know, there's some cakes that you look at and you figure out what the prices of the whole place based on those cakes that just everybody has. So 12 bucks for Bling Bling is really good. That shows you you're in the right type of place. Chill in the Fire, $9. Wild Card, $14. Silver Screen, $15. Magic Carpet, $17. Match Magic by Brothers, 12 bucks. So we got some good prices on the 200 gram cakes. Got some gender reveal ones, it looks like here. Oh no, not gender reveal. That's 23, 23. More Brothers, $20. They also, on a lot of stuff, they do have case prices, which I love, because then you can really save, and especially if you're putting together a bigger show, the case prices are always going to be the way you want to go. Mizzou, 15. Killer Cake, 19. Gold Rush, which we've definitely done before, that's only 22 bucks. Got some interesting stuff on the bottom here, if you know, you know. Kamikaze, $30. Combat Zone, $30. You Gotta Fight, $30. Carolina Coast, $25. Burnout, $15. Poke the Bear, there's no price on that, but I'm sure it's right in that same range. Some Color Pearls. And you have these little 200 gram cakes. We've done all of these before. Bump Bear, 9 bucks. Mercurial Bee, 9 bucks. 10 bucks for Booty Pirate. Pikmin for $14. Some more of the little guys, still 16 shots. PETA, $15. DC, $15. Wilder Days, these are all very, very interesting ones. Like I said, if you know, you know. $25. Color Strike, $25. Gazoo, $30. Then a couple more of these really small ones from Pyro Diablo, 9 bucks for T-Rex, 9 bucks for this Retro Soar. Draw Dropper, 15. Scoob, 19. Golden King, 18. Horn Dog, 25. So again, a good selection of 200 gram cakes, good prices. Let's take a look at some of these 500 gram cakes. Blonde Joke, which I've always really liked. That's a good 500 gram cake from the Brothers Heavyweights line. $35. Saturday Night Special, $40, but they'll give you a case for $112. So that's 4 of them for $112. That's a really good price for 500 gram cakes. And again, I love the fact that they offer them. And then here you have some more 500 gram cakes for 20 bucks. 1 Minute Revelry, 20 bucks. Light Brigade, which we've done on the channel before, 20 bucks. Highfalutin, 35. Hit the Road Jack. I mean, these are some of the most classic 500 gram cakes of all time. Hit the Road Jack, Highfalutin, everybody knows those. So you got them for $35 a piece. Sweet Spot, $43.99, but you have a case of 4 for $122. So again, if you're putting on a bigger show, you get those cases, you're going to end up with a lot of bang for your buck. Larger Than Life, 123. Rainbow in a Box, 120. Rambunctious, 37. Double Barrel, 40. Keep on going with these 500 gram cakes. We got some Raccoon, Winda, all the brands that you want to see. Olay, $120 for a case. Parrots Prattle, which we've definitely done before, from Brothers. That's $45. Bull Market, I love that one. That's such a good cake. That's $58. And that's such a good fan cake. I love that thing. There we do actually have a gender reveal for $60. Irish Legend, which I think is actually a 350 gram, but that's $24. A really good price for that. Lace Impulse, $50. You know, I always love the fan cakes. And so, you know, those are always the ones I tend to gravitate towards. 20 Alarm Fire, which we've done before. I love this cake. $50. But then a case of 4 is 156 bucks. So I mean, that's a really good price. That's less than $40 per piece. Medalist, $47. Americana, $50. That's from Raccoon. Winda, $60, but again, a case for 168 bucks. Patriotic Waves, $48. Nishiki Mine, this is one of my all-time favorite cakes. I usually use this in a finale, as part of a finale, because it just goes so hard. If you see Nishiki Mine, pick it up. It's an unbelievable cake. They got it for $57, which is a really good price for that thing. I love that. I may actually just go ahead and buy it, because I always like to make sure I have one around. Raccoon, Red and White Strobe, $45, but again, a case for $122. So you end up at about $40.50 per, which is not bad at all. And again, these ones, you know, if it's a 10-shot 500 gram cake, you know, it doesn't have the tubes like a Noab, but it more or less acts like a Noab. You're going to have gigantic breaks on those things. Under Construction from Happy Family for $60. American Select for $50. Case of 4 for $137, so you're at less than $40 a piece for these 500 gram cakes. Warface, $75, but that's a 73 shot. I bet you that goes hard. I've never seen that one, but I bet you that goes hard. State of the Union, another fan cake from Brothers, $60, but a case of 4 is $175, so less than $50 a piece if you get a case of 4. Helix, $54, another case price. I mean, I love it. I love the fact that they have these case prices. World Class Fireworks, Fighting Rooster for $50. Out with a Bang. I did this, I think, 3 or 4 years ago. That's a good 7-shot cake. Cherry for $40. Sky Static, $40. Sunshine State for $40. Razzmatazz by Brothers. I've never seen that one, but I like that. I like the wrap for 46 bucks. Fan Favorite by Brothers for $60. Pyro Heaven for $60. Galactic Empire for $47. Southern Comfort for $47. Again, it has a case price, $132. So that is not bad at all for 4 of those things. Wine O'Clock. I've never seen that, but I like it. $60, case price of $186, so you're getting them for less than $50 a piece. Bang Bros, which we've done, you can get 2 of them for $90, so that's only $45 each. I mean, look at the size of this cake, $45 each for these things. That is not bad at all. Hawaiian Dream, $40. Cluster Bomb, I love this cake. That's $65. I absolutely love this cake. If you're doing a big show and you want to have a little bit of a different effect in the middle of it, Cluster Bomb is a fantastic option. Color Rage, $45, case price $135. Rush Hour, this is a good one. because it goes on. I've done this before. It goes on and on. It's a 3-minute cake, so it's a little bit slow, but you just constantly have stuff going on. So especially if you're going to pair it with like some fountains on the bottom or something like that, that's a really good option because it just goes on and on and on. It's literally, it says on it 3 minutes long. And so you just have constantly stuff going up in the air so you can focus on some ground stuff while you have that going off, and it's a really good addition to your show. They have that for $70, but you can get 4 of them for $195, so that's less than $50 a piece if you get 4 of them. Is these plastic ones, which are always interesting to me, for $80. Coast to Coast. Oh, and it comes with all 3 of these, I think. Yeah, it comes with all 3 of these for $80 for 3 of these 500-gram plastic cakes. So that's really cool from Brothers. Deadpool 45, Silent Rage 50. Again, if you know, you know. Defenders $80, Power Rangers $85, Nature Boy, woo, $85. That's $50. Ganja Pot High, $80. Happy Nugs, $80. This is all really, really cool stuff. So I mean, come in here because this is the kind of stuff you want to be picking up. Tada, $47. For Show from Bright Star. It's Winda, Bright Star. That's $45. $50 for Titanium Poison. That's from Raccoon. Operation Hang Time, 33 shots. That's only $35. You get 6 of them for $140. I mean, come on, that's a crazy case. And looks like we have some Noabs over here. Poker Run, $85. Texas Hold'em, $105. Wacky Tobacco, $110. Jellyfish Aquarium, $110. But they also have case prices on these things. So you can get 2 of them. You can get 2 of this Poker Run for $115. Texas Hold'em, 2 of them for $143. Wacky Tobacco, 2 of them for $152. That's, what, $76 for a Noab. Where else are you going to get a Noab for $76? Ghost Dragon, which I've done. I love this one. Again, it looks like it's just a regular cake, but if you open it up, you'll see it's more or less a Noab that just has a cover on it. You can get 2 of them for $163. That's $80 or so for a Ghost Dragon. I mean, that's a heck of a good price. I love that thing. We do that every year. Just getting the shopping cart out of the way here, guys. Then we have some Finale Zipper cakes. Freedom Rider, $90, but they also have case prices for these things. And so you have $129 for 2 zipper cakes. Come on, $65 per zipper cake. Pro Pyro Show, $133 for a case of 2. Golden Peacock, that was part of our finale last year. You saw it on the channel. $131 for a case of 2. That's a really, really good price. That's $65 for Golden Peacock. I mean, I don't know how you're going to beat that. Rowdy Ride, $100. Purely American, $120. Invincible, $140. Mischievous, $160. Rainbow Ghost, $165. Sucker Punch, $145. That was also, that and Golden Peacock together, those were both part of our finale last year, along with that Nishiki Mine and then a couple of racks. I mean, those, these are all really, really good pieces that we've done before. And, I highly recommend that you come in here if you need some finale zipper cakes, because these are really good prices. Again, if you get 2 of these Golden Peacocks and you fuse them up back to back, I mean, that's going to blow people's minds, and that's only $131. That's really awesome. Let's take a spin around, take a look. Now we're into the shells. So we'll go up and down this aisle. We got good prices on shells here. Raccoon Neon Skies, $80. We've had that before. Big Daddy Cans, $95. Big Fireworks HD shells, $85. Pyro Devil fireworks. I'm a big fan of Pyro Devil. You got $80. Again, $80 for 24 cans. $70 for 24 cans on Demon shells. Pyro Predator, $80. Big Fireworks Pro Shell, $70. Again, where are you going to beat it? $70 for 24 cans? Are you kidding me? I'm so happy I found this place. They're awesome. Grand Jury, $70. 5-inch American Super Shells, $80. It's Now or Never. From Brothers, it's an if you're an Elvis fan, come in here and pick this up. Again, $60 for 24 cans. Striker X, $60. This bottom shelf is just repeats of what we have on the top here. Single shot artilleries. These are, what are these, ball shells? Let's take a look at what this is. Yeah, I bet these are ball shells. Crazy Mutant artillery shells, 40. I'm guessing there's 12 in there. Horror Night 6 ball shells, $25. Again, that's, you know, if you know. Nishiki Blast, $28 for, guessing that's what, a 6-pack. Haze, $29. Sniper Fire, $45. We got some more ball shells, festival balls down here. If you just want to go small, $13 for 6 balls. Take a look at the other side of this thing. We got some Brothers, full speed fireworks, $100. Pack and Heat. Those are double break canisters, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're double break canisters. So for $80, you get 24 6-inch double break canisters. That's a really good deal. Cowabunga, $110. Neon Beef, which is one of the most popular ones out there, for $90. But you can get a case of 4 for $250. So I mean, that's unbelievable. It's $125 for 2. That's what, $62. $62 for 24 cans. I mean, come on. Flawless, $92. But again, they got a case price of $260. Let Freedom Ring, $90. Case price $247. Holy Nishiki, we do this every single year. It's one of my favorite all-time canister kits. $90. $260 for a case of 4. That's what, $65 each for Holy Nishiki if you get a case. I mean, you pick that up. Pick it up. Just do yourself a favor, drive over here, pick that up. It's one of the best Nishiki effects you're going to see in any canister anywhere. 5-inch Thunder Nation, $90. King Dragon, which we've had a couple of times. I really like these, $100. But a case of 3 for $207. That's less than $70 for a 6-inch shell from King Dragon. Tiger Force Raccoon, $90. Case of 3. Again, you're going to get them for less than $70. Hardcore Pyro Nishiki Kimura King, $115. Ganja, $170. Tremor, $145. Joker, $150. Diesel, $180. Majin Buu, I've never heard of this before. Majin Buu, I love this case though. $200. King Cobra, $199. It's at $200. And Double Jeopardy, those are also double break shells for $190. And again, some of this stuff, I mean, you're not going to find them everywhere. So if you know what you're looking for, come on in here and pick these things up, because they're definitely going to add some bang to your show. Got some rockets over here. Ring of Power, $10 for a pack of 4. Pluto rocket, $15 for a pack of 4. Neptune rocket, $15 for a pack of 4. Obviously, we're gonna, they're gonna have some assortments. We've talked about assortments before, but every fireworks store is gonna have them. So we'll just take a quick peek at those. But then assortments that you actually want to look into, they got these cases that are assortments from the big boys. This is one of the coolest assortments I've seen. It's 3 500-gram cakes and 8 200-gram cakes for $130. You do the math on that. I mean, if you think about it, each 500-gram cake should be about, what, $30? So that's $90. If you put it at $10 a piece on these 200-gram cakes, that's another $80 plus the 90. That should be about $170. You're getting it for $130. Haunted by Raccoon, you got 6 500-gram cakes in there. That's $150. Party Time Combo. That's another 4 500-gram cakes for $140. Big box of bombs. I've bought this more than once. This is an awesome, awesome collection. $130 for that. It's a fantastic price for that. That's a little bit over $40 a piece. No, a little bit over $30 a piece for the big box of bombs. Those are all fantastic. Really, really classic 500-gram cakes. Death Wish, 4 cakes for $125. That's from Pyro Demon. Midnight Mojo from Fisherman. I've never heard of Fisherman before, but I really like the way this looks. That's another 4 cakes for only $120. So that's what, $30 for a 500 for all 4 of these 500-gram cakes. Mob Madness, which we've definitely bought more than once and blown off on the channel. That's another 4 brother cakes for only 110 bucks. I mean, come on. It's a little bit over $25 a piece for 4 500-gram cakes. And they're good cakes too. You know, with assortments, a lot of times they shove things in there that they don't want you, they don't even sell individually. These are 4 of the most legit 500-gram cakes you're going to find. Everybody knows these things. 110 bucks for all 4 of them. And you got these gigantic assortment. I mean, you have an assortment pack that has a zipper cake in it. I mean, it has 500-gram cakes. It has a 24-pack of shells. This is 700 bucks from Window Fireworks. A huge one from Brothers that has a lot of their classic cakes in it. That's also $600. And then what I love is they also sell racks here. And they sell them with the good tubing too, with the HDPE tubes. None of this, no, I mean, obviously no PVC because that'll just blow up on you. But no fiberglass either. These things will last you use after use after use. These are 50-shot racks. You can put together a heck of a finale with a 50-shot rack. That's $250. They look really well made. They've got great handles on them. So if you're looking for racks, don't build them at home. Don't be an idiot like me. I know I showed you the racks that we made at home on the channel, but come in here and get yourself some racks. They also have some over here, some more little assortments. And then again, more racks up here. 6-shot racks for only $35. These are 24-shot fan racks for $175. Another big old Brothers assortment, the container load. It's got ball shells, it's got 500-gram cakes, $400 from Brothers. Then over here we have all of our Roman candles and our barrages. Got some bottle rockets, obviously, you know, the classic bottle rockets, $8 for Moon Traveler. It's going to be a gross of those in there. Silver Hawk for $8.50. $8.50 for Whistling Moon Travelers, one of the all-time classic bottle rockets. And you have a 666-shot Roman candle for $200. And again, you have something like that 3-minute ride going on while you shoot off a couple of these, you're going to put on a heck of a show in the sky. A lot more Roman candles here. Kong candles, pack of 4 for $9. $12 for these comets and stars. Oh, and it's got fish in there also. Those are cool. Vampire Slayer, $9. Won't read you all the prices, but we'll show them all to you. Got the smaller ones down here, $3.50 for a 5-pack, $5 for a 10-pack, $8 for a 10-pack. So whatever your budget is, whether you're just playing around in the backyard or whether you're putting on a big old show for the whole neighborhood like we do, they're going to have something for you. And then they got the cracker rolls. If you want to really piss off your neighbors, come in here and buy this one. 16,000 shot roll for $150 from Black Cat. You know, Black Cat's obviously the most classic name in firecrackers around today. And you light one fuse and you're gonna wake everybody up. What are these things? Oh, we got some missile batteries. $14 for a 300-shot missile battery. $6 for a 100-shot missile battery. Some more firecracker rolls. And some light and toss bricks. Adult snappers, which I'm a big fan of. These are the ones that you just throw on the floor, what they call the fuseless firecrackers. $2 for a pack, $2 for a pack. And then all the individual packs of firecrackers. Everything you could possibly need to have a good time. And they were showing me this is that 666 shot big boy. They're showing me this is their own in-house brand, the Little J's Fireworks. They got a fan cake over here. I'm definitely going to pick that up. Fat Frankie, it looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Only $30 for a 42-shot 500-gram fan case, $100 for a case of 4. $25 a piece. I mean, come on. Let's go. And we got our fountains. Got the big fountains. If you watch the channel, you know that we start off our show with fountains and then we move to a different location and do all of our air stuff. So we're always looking for good fountains. I love these 500-gram fountains. $35 for a 500-gram fountain. $106 for a case of 4. Snow cone, one of the most classic fountains of all time, $20. Spartan Scream, 500 grams. I've never heard of that, but it's from Raccoon. You know it's good. $40, but you get a case of 4 for $120. So that's $30 a piece. Brave Eagle, $22. Again, they got case prices on that. Neon Jelly Beans we do every year, $23. Killer Fountain from Winda, $30. The Gingerbread Man, the kids love this one. We do this also. $20 or $18. Lighthouse, $19. These little guys, it comes with 4 of them for $20, and you can get a case of 4, so you're getting 16 for $100. Koi Pond, $15. Fire Wheel Fountain, oh, I like that. That's cool. You know, I like when they come up with new stuff. This is going to have a pinwheel on the side of it. $18 for this fountain. Another ice cream cone. Puzzle Cube, don't sleep on that. They have these on sale for $10. Puzzle Cube is a really cool fountain. Definitely don't sleep on that one. Mad Jester, $16. Love Potion number 9, $19. Mount Everest, $18. Up and Away, we've done that one before, $20. Silent Mode, that's a silent fountain. If you have, you know, kids at home or even adults that are a little bit sensitive to noise and they still want to participate in the 4th of July festivities, this thing legitimately is silent, but that doesn't mean it's not cool. I've definitely lit it off. We've got some kids in the family that are a little bit sensitive to noise. So I've lit these off before and they absolutely loved it. $23. So don't sleep on that either. Liberty Fountain, $17. Pumpkin Pie, that's a fun looking one. $13. Maximum Overdrive. I've been looking for this. I may have to pick up a couple of these. This is an awesome fountain. It's an awesome fountain. If you know, I mean, this thing goes so high up in the air. I've actually been looking for these. I may have to pick a couple of those up. And let's see, on the other side, we got some smaller fountains. Humdinger, $11. Pure Fantasy, $8. Jumpin' Jelly Beans, $9. Snow Cone, the Snow Cone Junior, you get a 4-pack for $12. Fairies in a Jar, $8. Just keep showing them to you. The SpongeBob for $7. This Skull Fountain, look at that crazy thing, $13. And we got some parachutes, that's some daytime stuff. It's a lot of fun. Light it up, let the kids go try to catch the guys parachuting down from the sky. So you got your daytime parachute stuff, which is always fun. Got some novelties over here, some jumbo crackling balls, some bloom flowers. You know, those were always my favorite as a kid, the ground bloom flowers, smoke bombs. And then more poppers and smoke grenades. This is where all your novelties are going to be. The stuff that the kids love. They have the Poopy Puppy. I don't see the Poopy Puppy, but that's okay. Oh, you know what? There it is. We'll get to the Poopy Puppy. We got your chickens. This panda one is really cool. If you know, for $2, that's a lot of fun. The kids are going to love that. You light it up, it spins up into the air and goes higher. Can of worms. My nieces love that. That's basically a bunch of snakes stuck into into that little can. So you light it off and they all go off at the same time. Tanks, frogs, cases of tanks. Cuckoo fountains, I like fusing all of those together and lighting them off at the same time. Killer bees, that's one of the classic fountains. More crackling balls. And then obviously everybody's favorite, the pooping dog. Champagne party poppers, just anything that you need. Strobes, everything you could possibly want, they have here. And then we'll show you one more cool thing. Look at all this fusing. Any kind of fuse you could possibly need. There's been fuse shortages over the last couple of years here. They have just about any kind of fuse you could possibly need here. which is awesome to stack up on. So they have the racks, they have the fuses, they have any kind of firework you want. Their prices are really fantastic. You know, you're gonna be able to put together a heck of a show. Again, whether you're gonna be in the backyard just having fun, whether you're putting on a show for the entire neighborhood, Little J's Fireworks here in Missouri, this is definitely a spot that you want to come to and visit. Pick up some stuff, get your 4th of July stash. You're not going to be disappointed. They're just super nice people, really, really great people. They're going to help you out. So make your way here to Little J's Fireworks, and we'll keep on doing some store tours. Let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit that ring button, and we will see you in the next one. Before we sign out, here is what we picked up here. Some canisters, some cakes, a fan cake, a barrage. So we should have some good fun with this stuff. Come on in here, pick up everything that you could possibly need. This is definitely a spot. I didn't even show you before, they have all of these, they have the Ignite kits over here. So especially if you're setting up a big show, having something like that is going to make it a heck of a lot easier, make you look like a real professional, impress all your friends. So we're going to put these in the stash, start building up our 4th of July stash. These are actually the first official pieces we bought this year. So we'll start piling them up and we'll let you know about the progress. Until next time, this is Northside Pyro.